It was a slow build up. I mean,
Yeah.
that one probably ain't the best one. Whatever.
Well, welcome to Real Talk with Spoon and Pudding. He's got episode 74 up there, 84, 94, 104, whatever.
Whatever it is.
The primary purpose of this podcast is to educate and share thoughts and opinions. When we have proof and evidence on a topic, it will be brought forth. This podcast does not constitute advice or service to anyone. Spoon and Pudding do not accept any responsibility allowed to be for anyone, our guests, or anyone's comments or actions based on material we talk about on this podcast. This podcast is private, non-commercial use, and everyone should ascertain that the information we provide is correct and verified at all times. There shall be no adding to, editing, or reproduction of this podcast without prior written permission from Spoon and Pudding. You can reach us at realtalkwithspoonandpudding@gmail.com.
So, what you want to talk about today, Mister?
Well, I see you put on there the Cali Skittles.
Well,
Freaking morons. Freaking morons.
Well, it's not the morons. I'm supposed to hate him, but look, I get it. There's some bad ingredients in our food. Why aren't we getting those out?
Well, we've talked about this before. If you look at the list of things that the FDA has approved and the list of things they won't approve, most of the things that they do approve is not good for us. And the things that are good for us, they won't approve.
Well, I'm not saying approvals. I'm saying when you know that our bread is illegal in Europe because of additives we use in it. And, at least, look, I get it. It's comical, and it's funny how the internet and the trolls cling on to something like the Skittles, I mean, it was hilarious. It's like, what candy represents California? Skittles. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It kind of does. But it's a funny story in a way. But then again, I'm like, well, at least he's trying to get some of these bad ingredients out of the food.
You know how
we need more people to do that.
You know how you can really offend a Californian and maybe even go to jail? With two things. A straw and a pack of Skittles. Because they outlaw plastic straws.
Yes. Plastic straws. I'm aware. Yeah. What if you're using a eco-friendly cardboard straw wrapped in plastic? Instead of plastic straws and paper straws and plastic. So damn morons. Anyway, but still, it's kind of. I was like. I figured I knew you was going to take the laugh side of it, which is great, but I was sitting there thinking, well, 12,000 foods, I think, are now going to be banned in California because of this. Do you think some of the food manufacturers might change their ingredients list?
Well, yeah, I'm not saying this is all bad. It's probably going to be some good because we talked about it, before Subway changed, supposedly they changed. I told you all the time.
You said it's turkey. You claim everything's turkey.
All their meat's turkey based, and their bread was made with a little mixtures of everything, styrofoam and this and that. Now, supposedly they changed it all and went to quality ingredients. Now, I'm not going to bet my money on that, but it's the same thing with all the bakeries. They call bakeries these factories that.
Yeah, but they put something. Because your bread's supposed to be able to be bought at the store, brought home, set on your shelf for 3 months and not gather one piece of mold. There's something in that bread that's making that mold not grow. That's just natural. It's unnatural. It's an unnatural ingredient that makes the bread last longer. But that's what I'm saying about Gavin. I was like, you want to hate the guy, but then I'm sitting there watching it thinking, well, at least he's trying to get the garbage out of the food. Or some of the garbage that they know is garbage,
right?
But I mean, you could see anybody says this product. I mean, you see the labels all over the place. Even here, this product has something in it that's known to cause cancer in California. Was it Prop 65 or something? They got to put that label on something.
Oh yeah, but there's a lot. There's a few that they say you shouldn't intake. Like, was it red dye number 5?
Yeah, they had a list of the 4 things that was in a Skittle that made it that they called it Skittle ban. That's what I thought was funny.
No, I'm talking about in general, but take the Skittle out of it. I'm talking about like there's
some preservatives and stuff that and they're look.
The color.
You drop your chicken nugget in the back floorboard, and you see it 8 months later, and it looks edible. You could probably eat it and survive. That doesn't sound like food to me.
A McDonald's chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget, yeah. I mean,
well, they've done the studies on McDonald's food, like the hamburger, the chicken nugget. You could set it in somewhere for 5 or 10 years, and it looks the same as the first day you bought it.
Yeah, so that's not food.
It's not food you want to process.
Well, your body, you're feeding it to your body. You're trying to get nutrients out of it and let your body digest it. And I don't know, it's not good. But that was the only thing, I was like, because I was looking at it, I knew which side you was going to take, and I know it's funny. Yes, it's hilarious. Just like this debate with DeSantis and Gavin Newsom coming up. It's kind of comical, and that was funny what they were saying on PBD, talking about taste the rainbow. If I was DeSantis, I would make fun of him because now you got something. Taste the rainbow, bitches. But it's funny. Look,
is he going to come out throwing packs of Skittles to the crowd?
I don't know. It would be hilarious. Don't take these to California, get you in trouble.
Yeah. Really.
Oh my God! But California is I don't know. I liked going out there when I drove. I mean,
show up in California with a rebel flag, a pack of plastic straws, and a case of Skittles.
Case of Skittles, yeah. They'd put you in. You'd never be leaving. That's it. you racist, environmental hating, poisoning person, you. Anyway, if you think the rebel flag is racist, you need a history lesson. That's all I got to tell you.
100%.
But states' rights is what it was about. Anywho,
well, like me and my dad was talking the other day, he said, I sure wish Arnold Schwarzenegger could run for president. And I said, yeah, I wish Jesse Ventura would too.
Oh, I do too. Oh, Jesse Ventura, that'd be a comical one right there. I'm voting Jesse. That's me.
Absolutely.
I'd be voting Jesse all day. Come on, Jesse, get it.
Well, I just for the comical version, I want.
Could you imagine if it was a cage match? If we didn't vote, it was just Jesse and Ventura just pounding each other's asses till the last man standing.
Talk about Schwarzenegger and Ventura.
Yeah, just get Arnold and Jesse just beating the shit out of each other until the other way.
on the comical version, I want to see the debate between Trump and Arnold. Quit! You always do this.
Trump and Arnold.
Yeah.
But I thought Arnold ran as a Republican.
I don't know, but he can't run for president because he wasn't born in this country. But it would be funny to have them run against each other.
Trump wasn't born in this country either. Ain't he from New York? Oh God. Anyway, I digress.
New York City.
Yeah, I don't know. You Southern, did you love him? Love you some Trump. Anyway, go ahead. But no, I don't know. It would be. I want to see. I don't know who I want to see debate. Who would be good at debating Trump anyway?
I think Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura would just wipe the stage clean with Trump. Sorry.
I think he would. I don't know, but Trump, I don't know, man. Trump's got his lower tier followers down there that.
Yeah, but, you're talking about
say no wrong.
I'm talking about an actual debate with knowledge. Ventura wipes the stage with him. Now Trump, like Trump said, he could be out in the middle of Fifth Avenue in New York City and shoot and kill somebody, and his followers were still following and go, "Oh, he didn't really do that. That guy deserved it."
Do that.
Yeah. So,
like I said, Hitler had people like that too.
Oh yeah, lots.
Yeah,
I know you like DeSantis, but I don't think he's got a shot at winning
the
nomination.
Dude, I don't. You know what? I don't care no more. I said if DeSantis was a nominee, I may vote Republican. Is what I've always said. But I know he ain't got a shot in hell at this point. He's lost it.
Trump's gonna buy it, or he's gonna finagle his way in there. Whatever way, he's gonna get it.
Trump's gonna. Well, yep. And then the people on the right are not going to see the real. I'm hoping RFK goes into the Libertarian ticket. That's all I can hope for at this point.
Be nice. Did you draw
Well, if
that?
he goes, if he's
Huh?
on a libertarian, they ain't going to be able to hide that one like they did last time. They keep trying to hide the. I think the Libertarian Party is a lot stronger in this country than they want us to know.
Look at my portrait.
Your portrait.
Yeah, Khaleesi drew that.
It's crackly.
It's a bird on a branch, damn it.
Oh, you're a bird on a branch?
No, Khaleesi drew it.
Oh. But no, I think the Libertarian Party is a lot stronger than they tell everybody. And they just keep lying. That's why our videos got taken down, because we were showing something that I had a question about, and Alphabet Corp said that we were violating terms of service when we were showing Alphabet Corp's numbers and asking questions about how did the Libertarian lose votes? That's all I wanted to know. Please explain it.
They didn't.
You know. No, well, though I believe they did lose votes. They just went to other candidates.
And officially, they didn't lose votes. Those votes were taken and given to whatever party they wanted to give them to.
Well, yeah, of course. But that's what I'm saying. The whole conspiracy thing was I seen the numbers popping on Alphabet and Google, that shown that she lost 900 votes in Kentucky over the course of 8 hours. How did that happen?
She lost a lot more in Pennsylvania.
I know she lost, but that's what I'm saying. If it was happening in Kentucky and Pennsylvania, and you weren't watching every minute of the polling,
it was happening everywhere.
Then how do you know it wasn't happening everywhere? How do we know as a people that the Libertarian Party isn't getting 10, 11, 12% of the vote? Because if the computer system sees libertarians going like 50,000, then all of a sudden clips 5,000 off and then sends it to, sends it to another direction so that they can never show a presence, so that people in the country think that, well, you only have two choices. That's what they want you to believe.
Well, with the way they have the system set up now, the third party,
you're never going to see it.
They got to be at 5% or above to get on the debate stage, so that
they don't
the national
want
audience. So they got the algorithm set up to make sure they stay below that 5%, so that they don't get on that debate stage, so the national audience don't see that they have a different option.
They have a choice. Well, they don't want the national audience to see, but that's the point. The last time the national country here seen that we had a third choice was Ross Perot. That was the last time.
In 92.
Ever since then, yes, they've changed. They reorganized the system. They've set it up where you've got two choices. And that's not the case. The Libertarians have been on the ticket for 30 years. Every state, you can vote Libertarian. There is a third choice.
But you can't vote but you can't vote in the primary for Libertarian. You only get red or blue,
Who cares about? But that's the point. The people like me and you, we don't give a shit about red or blue.
Nope.
We're sitting over here. We're going yellow right down the middle. Gadsden flag. Let's go. Go.
Well, I get so tired of the people clinging on to these political parties. Oh, I only vote red. I'm only Republican. I only vote blue. When did we stop being Americans? Okay. When did we stop being Americans? You know what I say? Screw you, red. Screw you, blue. I want to vote for what's best for my country. I do not belong to any political party. I think you belong to Libertarians, right? Are you part of the Libertarian Party?
I've signed up. I get their emails occasionally, but I don't.
But you're not a member.
I've never been to the committees or any of that shit for Libertarians. No.
But have you joined their party?
I've never paid them anything. No.
Okay. But see, I'm not part of anybody's party.
Well, I mean, if I was, like I said, if I had to have a party, yeah, I'd be a Libertarian.
I'm voting.
Simple.
Until our system is fixed, I'll never vote Republican or Democrat again, unless they're just somebody outrageous in there that's going to lead us back to the promise. I'll always vote Libertarian or Independent for the rest of my life until that happens.
Well, I mean, everybody sees with this Israel thing, and that has gotten me so just. I've been in a tizzy ever since I seen as I was it? I think it was it Monday night or something? I looked at my mom's Facebook page and I seen she put the Israeli flag up on her. I was like, look, that was it. That was the moment. That was the moment when I knew Israel was going to win it because my mom changed her profile picture to an Israeli flag.
Well, you ought to know Israel's going to win it. You don't mess with Israel.
Well, it's not even that. My point was all this shit with people and their stupid flags, and I'm going to pick this side. I'm flying with Ukraine, or I'm flying with Pakistan, or I'm flying with Israeli, or I'm flying with Russia. Put your state flag up on your profile and stand with your state. You know, you live there, don't you? Support your state. I mean,
I have an American flag flying in the front yard, and I'm not putting it away.
I can't support that one no more, man.
It's
bad. Look at these people. Look at what they do, man. How can you even support that one at this point?
Well, that's the politicians. The American flag I fly represents people like me and you that still believe in the Constitution.
It's not that though. They spend so much money and they just ruining this country. They're just running it right into just trouncing it in the mud.
It's like when I was at the emergency room this morning and she brought me my ibuprofen, 800 milligram. I went, well, there's a $600 ibuprofen. And she started laughing. She's like, yeah, probably more than that. I'm like,
don't want me to walk across the street to Wally World and buy one. Lord, have mercy. No, I know. It's like, you know, here's a Band-Aid for your we checked your blood and a $10 cotton ball and a $20 Band-Aid.
Yeah, that's right. That's how our government is.
Well, that's why you gotta stop voting for the incumbents, people. And you gotta stop voting for
but they won't. They're blind sheep. And I get tired of hearing, well, you're not going to vote for Republican. You're just going to throw your vote. You're not going to vote Democrat. You're just throwing away your vote. No, people, you've been voting red and blue for how many years?
You made this problem.
Y'all created the problem. Y'all are the one throwing your vote away. Because you're putting the same sorry sons of bitches in there that keep on taking our rights and freedoms, keep raising our taxes, keep printing money and creating the inflation problem. You people that vote red and blue every time and don't see a problem with it, you created the problem. You're the problem. You throw your vote away. You know, you got the Rockefellers, you got Vanguard, BlackRock, all those. They run the show, and the politicians do what they want. And you got the Bushes and the Clintons and all those people stay in power. Pelosi, Biden. Y'all talk about Hunter Biden. 20 years from now, he's probably going to be president.
Nah, who knows? I don't. He's got a lot of baggage. I don't know that can happen. I don't know though. You know,
but look at how the world's changed. If you want to be a cat, you can just say I identify as a cat. So he can go, I identify as somebody who's never got in trouble before. I'm perfect. At that time, our country's going to be so twisted, you know.
I identify as still reigning president 45. Trump.
Well, I was listening to a podcast last week. I can't remember which one who was on, but they were going over the civilizations that have failed and crashed, and every one of them before they crashed always had a identity crisis or a gender crisis. And then shortly after, like Rome, they all fail. And now here we are.
I don't know about that. What about Russia? Huh? Was Russia having an identity crisis in the early 90s when they crashed, or late 80s?
I don't know if they were. I'm talking about like if you go back in time, not.
If you're talking about Rome, you know, they had
they were claiming they had the gender issue, and what was the other one? The Egyptians, they had similar things. Cat, somebody come get your cat.
What? I know, he calls my leg too.
But no,
the kid's either walking on the computer or he's attacking me from under the table. Anybody want a cat? A free kitty here.
$12.
$12.
$500.
$12. Oh man, that's a cheap cat. I don't know. You think the Asian place in town can, recover their money from that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. They probably make $50 off of him. Scattered
You
through
think?
a little.
You think it? Yes. Well, so you think it'll turn into about 4 boxes of sweet and sour chicken?
What? Hang on.
Did you fatten it up nice and plump like Red's cat?
Annie.
What the hell? Oh, Boone! What the hell?
Mugu Gapan. That's what my wife gets from Mr. Walt. Mugu Gapan. So it's got to have.
Mugu
It's got to have
Gapan.
cat. It's got to have cat.
How many cats do you think they can make with one, or how many dishes?
Oh, with a cat that size, at least 20 of those boxes of.
You think 20? I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit of meat with the rice and all that. Yeah.
Mostly rice. Yeah. Well, that's it's the American way. But at least they do. Usually, you go around behind their the building and you see all of them out there. They're feeding the kitties. Trying to keep them nice and plump. From they try to cash them in. They check in, but they don't check out.
remember the Chinese guy during the hurricane? He says, "Yeah." It says, "If you missing cat, don't blame us. Blame Storm." We don't have your kitty. No kitty here.
Oh my gosh! But no, I don't know, man. I just want everybody to try to wake up and think. All I'm trying to do is get people to think. It's all I ever try to do. Think about things before you. You got anything on the local front this week?
No, I was just thinking about. We got some comments over.
Oh, oops! I didn't even see them. Y'all ain't right. Well, never claimed to be.
Well, you remember Mel Gibson and the Patriot? Y'all eat dog? Yeah, dogs. Damn fine.
Dillard can come on if he wants to anytime. We ain't never blocked him. We ain't blocked nobody, Woodall or the mayor or anybody wants to come on here and have a discussion with us. And, sometimes we're a little out of the box and some people are scared of that. You're like on the outskirt of the box and I'm like way in a field on the other back 9 or something, you're like looking at me like, what the hell are you thinking? But no, we'd let anybody come on here. I sent Red an invite earlier, but he's probably getting ready for his football.
Probably.
Sleep again. No, I called him. I called him and talked to him, and he said, "Well, we'll see if I do. If I don't, I don't." I'm like, "All right."
There has been some people I could have got on here.
We'd even let Megan Thompson on here, much as
Absolutely.
we can talk trash about. Oh, anyone in the city council can come on here anytime. McDowell, Jennings, but they won't. They ain't got to. They don't want to hear it. They're like they would rather not be put into a spotlight area where their opinions could be challenged by people who are thinking outside of the box, who want a better city.
We can reach out and send them an email in each individually and ask
you
them.
Do it. You live in the city limits. I live outside the city limits.
But
it's unfortunate my mail says Portland when it could say Cottontown or New Deal. Honestly, that's really.
But if we do that, we need to keep it professional and not.
What drinking? Come on, man. Have a drinking game.
No.
So y'all know I'm not just a. This is kind of my afternoon.
No, I'm talking about like be professional when you ask and talk about things, like not throw insults and things like that.
Oh no, I would let them
have the debate.
Try to explain why they decided on Waffle House instead of reaching out to other companies. In there.
There's one.
Why they always let's have our $7th Dollar General. What?
We're shooting for 11. We need a whole football team of Dollar General.
Oh shit! Please, you've already passed the basketball side of Dollar General. You got more than Dollar General team of basketball. I hate Dollar General. When I go to work down there in Goodlettsville, every time I get off at what's that drive that gets over? Oh shit! Exit 1 on 386.
Conference Drive.
Conference, yes. You get off, and it could be 1:30 in the morning, and you get off, and you're about to head up towards 65 North, but that stupid light for the Dollar General Corporation turns red. Nobody's working in that office anymore.
I put it on the shelf up there. Ask Mom.
You have Cottontown in your mail? Well, lucky you. I mean, mine still says I'm closer. I'm pretty close to 109, and so I mean, mine still says Portland. But anyway, but my voice don't matter. Even though the other day I stopped at Dunkin' there in Portland and bought a coffee, and then I started drinking it. And I'm thinking it's probably got fluoride in it. Thank you.
You drink that fluoride water. What the hell's wrong with you?
I know. Sorry. What am I supposed to do? I can't get the city officials in Portland to talk to me because I don't live in their voting district. Assholes. But they can poison me nonetheless, right?
I can't hear
But
them.
you see, you got nothing more, Spoon, today.
Do you think that your voice don't matter because you live outside the city, or is it because you're a bigger asshole than I am?
Either.
I go with the latter.
You can stick with the latter if you want to. They don't have to worry about me voting against them. That's the point. That's the former.
You need to move inside the city limits so that if I run,
so we can both run for alderman.
Yeah,
maybe I should. I could rent a room from my stepson up there. He's got a place inside the city limits. Maybe I'll start renting a room from him for what the hell are you doing? Maybe he'll rent me a room for $1 a month. Right now, Waffle House. Yay. Aren't you excited? You're getting a Waffle House. There's not one in Gallatin, White House, and Franklin that you can go to, but hey, you're going to be able to go to Portland for a Waffle House.
Hey, and don't forget, Circle K has purchased Mapco. They've been in the process of changing everything over, which they've been changing stuff on the inside. My niece works there, barcodes and stuff like that for weeks. So I don't know when they're going to do the complete changeover.
Yeah. But other than that, you ain't got nothing on the city front. We try to hold the city for the afternoon.
Well, they've had a few new businesses open up, like little boutiques and stuff. And I think today the 15th, if y'all want something to do between 4 and 7, I think it may be the end of Pelicans or like closing season. They're having a little thing up there where they have vendors and food trucks and up there at Pelican Snowballs there in town.
Pelicans? What? That the old car lot?
Yeah.
Oh. It was crowded. People were waiting like an hour in line the day they opened up, and then like 2 weeks later, there's nobody there.
Well, it depends on what time of day it is and how hot it is, and they're good. Well, we always went to the one in Bowling Green when we was up there, and then Gallatin got one, and we go down there, but now Portland's got one. So,
yeah. Oh well, I don't know. But
pina colada. That's my favorite.
Oh,
not penis colada, pina colada.
Well, I don't know, man. I guess I ain't got nothing else. You got anything else?
It's what?
Scarlet.
Okay.
Scarlet. What song should we go out on? You pick it, Spoon.
Which one did it come in with?
Matafaka.
Go out with a rap.
I don't know which one the rap is. You pick it. I'm just letting you pick.
Oh my goodness. I don't remember which one it is either.
I don't remember either.
I can't even get down there.
Okay. All right. I'll click one. Whatever. Let's hope it's the rap.
We're going on something.
Yeah, something. Oh, it's the rap. We'll see y'all next week. And anyone in Portland can come on anytime.